The course that we have designed for you guys today features a lot of the same obstacles that the adults are running, okay? You guys are teens. In some cases, you guys are stronger than a lot of the adults that are gonna run later. You guys are amazing athletes, and so we are not going to dumb down this course for you guys. We're gonna challenge you today. All right, and we're broadcasting, so I can stop pumping you up and I can actually get to the rules. Okay, few things. In this division and in here at Action Athletics, we use the NinjaWorks timing system to manage all of our runs. When it's time for you to run, you are gonna hear the following tones. When the lights go white, that's your time to shine. You may cross the start line when you hear that final tone. The timer will count down from 2 minutes. You all have 2 minutes to complete this course, okay? In the teen division, we will allow you run out. So if you fail an obstacle, well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. When you complete an obstacle, you will hear this sound. There we go. Mario coin flip, okay? Rack up 10 of those. That means you've hit the buzzer. Congratulations, you completed the course. If you fail an obstacle, you will hear this sound. That sound means that your day is done at that point as far as scoring is concerned, but you are still allowed to continue along the course. So when you hear that fail sound, don't stop. Keep moving on to the different obstacles, okay? We've got a lot of fun obstacles for you guys. Some of you drove a really long way to be here. I'm not just gonna be like, that's it, obstacle 2, you're done, go back to Connecticut, all right? You guys can continue on to a lot of the fun stuff that we've got. You will have the remainder of your time to finish the course. So when you hear that second buzzer that goes off, or if you happen to hit the buzzer at the end in under 2 minutes, congratulations, that's awesome. Failing one obstacle is not indicative of your ability as a ninja, all right? Anything can happen to anyone on any given day. You guys are all talented athletes. We want to give you a chance to showcase your skills. All right? Any questions about NinjaWorks or how the timing works? Awesome. All right, we're going to walk these 10 obstacles. I will ask that when we do this, you do not touch the obstacles, okay? That's part of the gig. This will be your opportunity to ask questions. Please pay attention when other people are asking questions because they may ask the same question that you had, and when I have to repeat questions because somebody wasn't paying attention, that cuts into your redemption time at the end. And I want to give you guys as much time to play on the obstacles as possible. Okay? Everybody clear on that? Very good. All right. First obstacle. Everybody do me a favor and step back over in this direction. Don't mind that sound. You're going to hear that a lot today. That means you have 10 seconds left. I'm just going to let it clear before I talk because it's going to be loud. There you go. Okay. First obstacle is the moon rocks. It consists of 3 springy platforms. They do vibrate at different, different vibrations. These move more than that one, okay? You may only use the moon rocks to get to what we're calling the moon rock wall. Your goal is to get up and over this wedge. In previous divisions, we had a rope here for the kids to grab. You guys are all tall enough and springy enough that you can get up and over this wedge without it. You must go over the wedge, not around it, and you may not go over this section here. You have to engage the face of the wedge, okay? So you're going straight up and over here. Caleb will demonstrate. Just like that, okay? Thank you. Now, here's something I'm going to caution you guys against. Caleb has been sessioning this obstacle for a little bit, so he made that look really easy. For some of you guys who have competition on the line, qualifying spots on the line, your legs might be a little shaky at the start line. That's a big ask to ask you guys to do that because these things are unpredictable in how they move. We had a lot of competitors go out on this obstacle yesterday because they tried to take it too fast. This course will not be won, but it could be lost on this first obstacle if you don't respect the movement of the moon rocks, okay? That's just my last little bit of coaching advice. Any questions on the moon rocks? Can we skip? Yes, you may skip. You don't have to use all of them. In fact, I would love to see that. I'm sorry, what? The question is, if you step in the middle, will they move? They will move wherever you step, but they will move less if you step in the middle. Yes, you may use your hands. And that brings up another thing that I forgot to mention. True, thank you. Some of you guys are heavy enough, if you push this down and pin it to the floor, that's fine. That's not an out, okay? But if your foot is here and your toe is touching the ground, our course judge is going to ask you to move your foot, okay? If you don't move that foot before proceeding on to the next one, that'd be a fail, okay? I don't mind if you pin them, and you can absolutely use your hands and get as close as you want, but your foot can't contact the floor and allow you to move to the next one. Got it? Any more questions? Oh, yep. Yes, you have to start inside the box, John. Thanks for clarifying that. It's early in the morning. Sometimes I'm missing a few points. I don't want to overlook that. Yes, you will start in that competitor box. Everybody good on that one? Fantastic. All right, now everybody head into the warp wall room and stand up against the windows. Up against the windows. Good Lord, there's a lot of you. All right. Everybody here. Good. We're going to actually off. All right, guys. Obstacle number 2. We're calling this the TIE Fighter because it kind of looks like a TIE. It consists of a trolley that travels down a track to a finished platform. Now, here's a couple things about this obstacle, okay? Due to NNL rules involving a start platform and a platform. Cutting out. That's weird. We're turning these warp walls off for you guys, okay? I'm not having this turn into, well, a start platform and I can just jump to the and skip the obstacle. We're not doing that, okay? So these warp walls are off. You will come in here between this blue mat and this warp wall, okay? I can't dictate your path to the obstacle, but I can turn obstacles on and off. So if you happen to make contact with this on the web, that's fine, I don't care. The obstacle starts up here. This form right is the start platform for the obstacle, okay? The TIE Fighter, and slide to the finished platform. Incidental contact with the orange is okay, but if you get down here to the bottom and you run out of gas and you don't have enough to get to that platform, you may not push off of this mat to get yourself enough momentum to get there, okay? You can't use this to your advantage. It's just here for safety. You can't push off the blue either. If you fall back into the blue pit, that's considered a fail, okay? This obstacle is complete when you land on the platform and move to the next one. Yeah. I'll tell you, it's very difficult. This thing travels pretty easily, so like you'll end up in a situation where you try to throw and it goes back. So you're probably going to want to just continue your momentum. Yes? Does the pipe spin? No, it does not. No. Yeah, I would say no. Stay over here. Okay. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. That 8-foot warp wall is there for your convenience. It's a faster way to get up to the platform. Yeah. You have to start from the blue box or the black box that is directly underneath it. This right here is off. You can start here. It's more convenient for you. This is here is courtesy. Okay? So consider this a start platform and this courtesy. Yeah. If you want to try to go straight from the warp wall, you're welcome. Risky move to get there. Try to throw a 180. Yes. Adam, are you as tall as she is? Go stand next to her. Just about as tall? Okay, Adam, get up on top. You can't reach it from there? Good Lord. Yeah. Yeah, you can use the warp wall. That's fine. Yes, you may push off the wall. Did we demo this one yet? Go demo it. Sure. Adam, you sure you can't stand on the box and get there? Because we can put a taller platform in. Yep, taller platform. Go get the bigger box. I'm gonna need a big box. No! Man, this division features people of all different heights. That'd be really hard. One hand, I think. Where's my taller box? There it is. Make a hole for Coach Isaiah, guys. Yeah. Good question. So, guys, listen up. Listen up. The question that was just asked, are the handles made of rubber? No, they are actually made of metal wrapped in hockey tape. So the hockey tape gives you some grip, and if you have chalk in your hands, it'll be grippy too. There you go, Adam. Now go demonstrate it. You don't have to run across the warp walls. There you go, just like that, okay? So did you see how he hardly pushed off the wall at all, but he did kind of halfway through? You can gain momentum on this thing if you give it a little bit of English, okay? Any more questions about the TIE Fighter? Yeah, absolutely. In fact, that's probably a better strategy. Okay? Yes? The handles do not rotate. Nope, it's static. Okay? Cool. Everybody do me a favor and head back out to the space you were previously. Just make sure you guys can see the jumping spider. Make sure you're in a position where you can see it. Okay. All right. Can everybody see me and Coach Mike? Everybody crystal? Awesome. All right, obstacle 3, jumping spider, okay? You guys are going to hit the trampoline. You're going to start on the trampoline, fly through the air, stick yourself into the jumping spider, and make your way up to this black bar. The jumping spider is complete when you touch this black bar. Even if you fail getting into the next obstacle, because it's a hand-to-hand transition, as long as you touch this black bar, you're good, okay? You may use any technique you want as long as it sticks you into the jumping spider. So if you want to spin 180 in the air and try to go hands on this side, feet on that side, that'd be amazing. But there's a pretty standard way to do this one, okay? The chute is 4 feet wide. Everybody here should be able to stick that, okay? Any questions about the jumping spider? Yeah.
If you don't use the black bar for the transition, does that mean you fail, or is it like
you must finish the obstacle, which means touching the black bar. You absolutely can. Yep. As long as you touch the black bar, that finishes this obstacle. Okay? Yes. That's fine. Yeah, because of the way this is set up, if your feet are still here on the wall, it's a good question, Coach Mike. If your feet are still here on the wall when you grab these rings, that's fine. You don't need to clear your feet from the wall before you engage the next obstacle. It's a continuation. Okay? Any other questions? All right, cool. Next obstacle, peg grasper ring toss. Okay? This is make sure you guys can see. Come on over here. This is a hand over hand ring toss, a side by side. Okay? There are 2 gray rings up there, and there are a series of yellow peg ball graspers designed and built by Monstro Holds, monstroholds.com. He's not a sponsor of the event. No, he chose to go to Texas this weekend. So you're going to make your way down the rings here. Your finished platform is this ledge that Coach Mike is standing on right here. Okay? Now, some of you smaller competitors, if you're worried, like, that's a big drop, you may use this post right here to come down to this part of the platform. Okay? This post is in play if you want to grab it. All right? I just want you guys to get down safely. That's the most important thing to me. We're going to put you high up in the ceiling today, but I also want to bring you back down. But the finished platform for this obstacle is right here, this black platform. Yes? Yes, you may skip any of the holds that you want, but you may not grab them with your hands. You may only use the rings. Grabbing them, it is not a doorknob grasper, it is a ring toss. Use the rings. Good question, true. If you have forward momentum, you may put your hands on the I-beam to catch yourself. Protect yourself at all times. Don't use your face. Yes, April? So if you decide to crane that, that's fine. Your foot will likely make contact with the orange mat here, and it'll be... Over here, this is all on. All that's on. Exactly. Okay. Any other questions? Cool. Man, the teens ask so many less questions. This is great. All right, from this ledge, your next obstacle is the juicer. So it is up to you to pick the faster path. What? Oh, we didn't even demo this. Sorry. We didn't demo the obstacle before you? Man, sorry. I need more coffee. Here we go. It's a twofer. Hashtag fearless coming in hot. Oh! Reset. Reset. Quick, quick, quick. There you go. Up the jumping spider, touches the black bar, to the rings, getting cozy up here. Easy, Cabes. And down to the post, and down. Okay? Everybody cool with the demo? Awesome. Now, guys, this is the important part. From this ledge, once you've completed this obstacle, I want you to get down the safest way possible. So if you want to come to the orange mat and down, that's fine. If you want to run across here and jump down, that's fine. Just be under control, okay? Because if you're trying to, say you're on this ledge here and you're like, I'm going straight for that juicer, and you're like, whoa, out this way, there's a light right here. And if you're close to 6 feet tall, you're probably going to hit your head on it if you jump. Also, you're taking a risk on a balance obstacle that's not part of your course. So if you fall down here, it might take time, all right? It's not a huge fall, but it's enough that it could break your arm if you come in arm first, all right? So make sure you can get down quickly. If you need to use the orange mat once you've made contact with the platform to get yourself down, that's fine, okay? I'm not allowed to dictate your path between obstacles. That can't disqualify you for any reason. That's NNL rules. So just find the proper path to get to the next obstacle quickly. John, question? Okay. All right, next obstacle is the juicer. So the way we have the juicer set up today, there are 2 red mats right on the front. Let's give Adam a little bit of room. He's going to demo this obstacle for us. Caleb's going to do it as well. We're going to do 2 ways, okay? I'm going to show you guys how to unlock this obstacle. I want you guys to have some success today, okay? So there are 2 ways to do this obstacle. Is Caleb back there? I can't see him. All right, cool. Oh, there he is. I see him on the screen. Hi, Cabes. All right, so Caleb's going to demonstrate the fast way to get up the juicer, theoretically. Go ahead. Just like that, okay? The barrels, yeah, you can round of applause for him. He's a TV celebrity now, come on. Hashtag fearless. These barrels do spin, so they spin fairly quickly. If you think your momentum is gonna get you up and over this thing, chances are it's gonna spit you out, all right? Adam's gonna demonstrate the slow, more cautious way to do it. So if you're smaller and you feel like you can't get up there that way, you may also stick your feet between them. You may grab the sides of the barrels and take it over that way, okay? Now, you guys are great. 2 important things to note. You may not touch the wood, okay? The wood on the sides, that's a safety thing. Please don't grab the actual structure. Other than that, I think it's pretty straightforward. Any questions about the juicer? Yes? You're on a 2-minute time limit, so I'm going to give you unlimited tries on this because the clock is going to tick you down, okay? I want you to try to figure it out. Anybody else? All right, cool. So from the juicer, let's make sure we can see this next obstacle. You will head from the platform beyond the juicer into the obstacle we are calling Ragnarok. How many of you guys like the Avengers? How many of you guys like Thor? Anybody ever seen Thor Ragnarok? At the beginning of the movie where he's talking to Surtur? He's like, I'll be back around shortly. I love that scene. All right, so that's why we call this Ragnarok. It's 3 bars that spin on the ceiling. Your job is to make your way through the bars and dismount to that platform right there. You may use the start platform as many times as you like. So if you miss that grab on the first one, you can come back and reset. It's just going to cost you a little bit of time. Adam's going to demonstrate. You need me to give you a push, Adam? There he goes. Uh-oh. Now give it a kick. Okay. Now here's the thing, guys. That platform is set. Now I want you guys to remember, Adam competes in the 9 to 10s. Right? You guys are teens. So being at a disadvantage there, being a little bit smaller, he can still jump up and reach it, and he was still able to muscle it around, right? These actually spin very smoothly. So the more momentum you put into them, the faster you're going to spin. That platform at the end, Only the black elevated platform and the sides of it are in play. If you come down or beyond it, you're allowed to go beyond it as well. If you fall down into the pit, your day is done there, okay? The orange mats are off. There should be no incidental contact with the orange mats at all. But when you guys drop, it's to the top of the black platform there, okay? Yes, they spin 360 both ways, yes. You can go beyond, yep. You may go beyond the platform. Yes, there is yellow tape on the Ragnarok near the clamps. Do not grab the yellow tape. Okay, that's going to be off. That's a safety thing. I don't want anybody's hands getting. I don't want to see you guys get cut up and bloody up my obstacles. Okay. It's the same as the TIE Fighter. There's hockey tape over metal. Absolutely. Mike? Pete? Go ahead, Pete. Put your money where your mouth is, Dillman. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses and just do the thing, Pete. You've done it 100 times. Just like that, okay? It's technically not illegal. It's a good way to face plant into the downside of this thing. That barrel's gonna spin, and you look like you have nice teeth. I don't want to see you mess them up on your nostrils. So if you want to go fast, that's fine, but let's keep it safe, okay? If you want to try. Yeah, Danny.
If you get stuck here on the last one, can you use both sides or only one side?
You can use both sides. Absolutely. Interesting things happen when you use both sides. I can't wait to see it. Somebody's gonna do it. Anybody else? Ragnarok. It's a lot of fun. Okay, everybody can kind of stay where you are, but you guys over here may want to slide over there so you can see the next obstacle. So once you've dismounted to that platform, you're going to make your way over to the next obstacle, which is the Astro Glider. You're going to start on the red platform. Notice there are black X's, and Pauline is putting blue X's on the second one. These platforms are off. Okay, you may only use the red start platform, the glider itself, the second glider, and the red platform. The gray carpet here is here for your safety. This is considered structure, and it is off. You may not touch it. For this division, Pauline, you're out of tape. There's a bunch more in there. For this division, you guys are going feet only on this obstacle. Actually, I'll let you use your hands. That's fine. I want to see you guys get through it. You can use your hands. No knees. You put your knees on my obstacle, I'm calling you right out. You guys are better than that. Come on. Hands and feet, okay? Hands and feet only. Let's get a demo. Watch out, Coach Paulina, when you're done. Cool. Nope, no pressure, Caves. And off. There he goes. Okay. So, as you can see, the gliders move pretty freely. It takes a little bit of effort to get there. Now, if you can take a running start and do it that way, or you may also stand on the start platform and push off and try to maybe static between the two of them if you want. Things get a little hairy, dicey when you do that. But it's all about continuing your momentum, okay? Any questions about the Astro Glider? It's covered in AstroTurf. It's very fun. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You want to try to reach to it? That's fine. You want to do the second one in a handstand? That'd be awesome. We'll try later when we're goofing around. Any more questions about the Astro Glider? All right, cool. Moving on to the next one. Now, from the Astro Glider, from that red platform, you're going to go underneath the hangboard. Go around the hangboard. See where Caleb is? That's where you guys are going to enter this obstacle. So you're going to start in like a seated or crouched position underneath the hangboard. You will turn around and ascend Dantes Ascension. You will notice that there is a blue line on that mat on the floor. That indicates the start line. The blue floor, you may not push off with your feet, okay? You may not contact the blue floor and push off with your feet. Up here, these structures, this metal beam or metal pole here, and down there, That is considered structure and not part of the obstacle. You are only to use, that's fine. Let me get, where's Adam? Here you go. So you are not to use the bars or the clips or the cheese burrows or anything that isn't a globe grasper, okay? You also may not use your feet on this obstacle. Hands only. Reese, question? Okay. Asked and answered. Ben. Incidental on the blue mat, if you're not pushing off and your feet rub against it, I don't think the judge is going to call you out on that. That's fine. And I'm not a big fan of calling people out for incidental, but it's best just to not put it in the judge's hands, because if they feel you pushed off, I got to back their play. Reese. Yes, chalk is allowed on this course. Adam, did you chalk up? Okay. There he goes. You got it, Adam. Oh, no. Coach Pete. Where's Coach Pete? Yes. No feet. Yeah, at all. Oh, but Pete's not warmed up, guys. You should have been. The question was, can you do these first three with your feet still on the mat if you're tall enough to do it? The answer is yes, okay? Now, this obstacle is complete when you grab the start of the next obstacle, which is the down, we're gonna call this Cirque du Soleil Salmon, all right? Cirque du Salmon, I put the extra soul in there. How you doing, Pete? You ready to demo the next one? All right, we're just gonna let Pete roll straight into the demo. Reach out and grab the bar, take it across to the yellow tape. There we go. Obstacle complete. Now, a couple things before you start asking questions. Do you need to go down both? The answer is no. This obstacle ends with the bar here. However you get there, or however you get the bar there, is up to you. Okay, so you don't need to go down two if you think you can make that grab across, if you want to try to send it, okay? No contact with the red mat. If you fall off the bar, obviously that's a fail. And the bar must end up in the yellow, yes. You may not. Those vertical limits are off, okay? You should be able to make that connection. I tested it earlier with Caleb, who's pretty small, so he was able to make that connection. Yeah. Excellent pronunciation. So if you have one hand on this bar here, reach this one, take the salmon off, bring it down, and then go to it. That's an interesting strategy. It's all considered part of the same obstacle, so I say I'll allow it. Okay? Excellent question. Do you have to have both sides of the bar in the yellow? No. One side counts. Okay? This obstacle is done when at least one side of the bar is here. Okay? So if you get that bar there and you come down, there is no landing platform. The obstacle finish is determined by where the bar goes. So after that, I don't care where you dismount. Yes? Yeah, you want to slide it all the way down here? Yeah, all the way down here is fine. Absolutely, that'll hold up. Sure, why not? Oh, if you came up here and just tapped the bar to just get that obstacle completed? Absolutely. Yeah, that's fine. Any other questions? Cool. All right. Final obstacle. The rope climb. Well, rope ladder. Contestants will start here on the red mat. Uh-oh, where'd my landing platform go? Let's make it a little safer for these guys. Contestants will start here on this red mat. They will grab this white rope, make their way up to the black rope. Can I make the buzzer active, please? Paulina? Somebody? Who has my Ninja Works? Can you turn it on, please? These are good looking switches. There we go. Obviously, you guys will have less time to complete this than Adam does. gotta get some new testers. Your heart's in the right place, Adam, but I think maybe going up 2 age divisions is a big ask, my friend. Especially like since you want to kick everybody in the face. Just kick them. They're fine. Worry about your swing. There you go. Keep going. Big kick. That's it. Oh. All right. Next tester up. Go ahead, Gaves. There you go. Yeah, I do. Okay. There we go. On any given one, Adam. You're still a winner in my book, bud. So, a couple of questions. The buzzer is part of the obstacle. Your job with this obstacle is to depress the buzzer such that it causes the timer to go off. Your job is not done until you hear the horn, okay? So you're gonna be coming in here flying, time's winding down, you're scrambling, trying to get to that buzzer. We had a kid yesterday who like grazed it with 2 fingers and his run didn't count because he didn't depress the buzzer. I went back and I looked at it, he didn't hit it. This buzzer is very sensitive. You just have to depress the buzzer such that it makes the horn go off. So before you release this rope and drop down, make sure that buzzer goes off, okay? If you hit it on the sides, no good. You've got to push that button to make it go off. That's how you complete the course. Yes, true. You can kick it with your feet. Yep. If you break it, I'll break it in your face. Yes? No. Good question. The wall is off, okay? This obstacle consists of the ropes. The wall is considered structure, so we're not going to use the wall. Yeah. Can you reset back down to there? Absolutely. Yep. Nope. That's considered an obstacle fail if you fall down from that rope. So you would have completed every obstacle except for this one. Yep. It's Velcro to the platform, right there. So you'll be able to grab it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Any other questions? All right, cool. So that is your course. You will have 2 minutes to complete this course. I'm going to read off the first 10 runners, and then you guys can go back into the action room to get warmed up. So, first competitor is Anna Nagy. Second competitor, Chase Harrison. Third, Tom Alberti, followed by Gabrielle Nicknair, Sophia Lavallee, Katerina Manzolini, True Becker, Annalise Grady, Mikayla Dubé, and Rebecca Newman. A lot of ladies in our top 10 here. All right, so that's our first 10. You guys can head back into the action room and get warmed up. The run order is on the screens above the door of the action room right there. You guys can pick up the leaderboard and the run order right there. Yeah, that's right. We got to do the national anthem. Preferably not the Jimi Hendrix version. One more thing, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to do the national anthem. So, as soon as you see the flag pulled up on our video screens here, we ask that you remove your hats. Yeah, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the United States of America. Let's go, Ninja. All right, let's get Anna Nagy to the start line. Yes, love this song. Awesome. Where's Anna? Anna to the start line. And I need a coach to the action room. So if I have a coach who's not doing anything or resetting an obstacle, please hang out in the action room. You guys are assistant. All right, DJ, let's get these people started now. It is never easy going first, and certainly not in a ninja competition. We absolutely respect Anna for stepping up here and getting it done for us. She's wearing her Ninja for the Cure shirt. We're going to see Henry Ferran here a little later today, and I think it's a great cause. Good for you, Anna, for wearing that shirt. Do you understand the course? DJ, I'm waiting on you. Let's go. Anna, do you understand the course? Let's do it. She's good through the first obstacle. Anna threw that first obstacle easy. Now into the TIE Fighter. Those of you who can't see in the warp wall room, you can check it out on the screen right here. Makes her way up that 8-foot warp wall. She's going to get to the start platform. Oh, comes up a little short on the fail platform. Little stumble there on the jumping spider. She's going to head up to the ring toss. Very nicely done, Anna. She gets her hips going in the right direction. And now down to that post. And here she heads into the juicer. Around the corner. Let's see which technique she wants to use on the juicer. Tries a sort of a hybrid. Sticking her feet in there. Big run up, Anna. Keep that momentum going. One more try. Stick that foot in there. That's it. Stick that second one in there. Now you got to grab hard on that top one. There you go. And she's over the juicer with just enough time to get herself onto Ragnarok. She can jump up there and grab it. Very nice. Around the corner. Makes the connection. Now she's got to keep that momentum going. And that'll do it for Anna today. We'll get her to come down safely off that obstacle. Thanks for coming out, Anna. All right, next up. All right, next up. A fan of the classics, Chase Harrison. Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh no, Chase with the shoe drop. He's going a la Jamie Ron style through this course. That worked out pretty well for Jamie. We'll have to see what happens here. Oh, a little short on the TIE Fighter. Chase, if you want to put your shoes back on to finish this off, you can. Nope, sticks the jumping spider. He might be the first person other than my 3-year-old daughter to do the juicer barefoot. There's no stopping this young man. He is like a freight train. A little stumble early, but man. All right, into the Astro Glider. It's gonna feel great on his feet. Love that fake grass. Oh, a little back on his heels. Now doesn't need those shoes for the rest of these obstacles. He's still got like a minute on the clock. Chase is like a runaway tractor trailer. All right, Chase, come on over here and let's nail this rope. There it is. Wow, well, a super entertaining run out of Chase. His shoes are over there. That's why we watch, right? Anything can happen. That was amazing. All right, next up. Also representing the New Era Ninja Squad, young Thomas Alberti. Tom, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Oh, just couldn't control the last one off to the side. These moon rocks, if you back a little bit off, it's certainly an easily doable obstacle, but these ninjas under so much pressure to do this quickly that they take risks, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But we'll get this course warmed up, and these guys are going to be flying through here in no time. Tom down on the unstable ring toss, sorry. Now, up this juicer. There he goes, up, oh, almost over the top. Got his foot a little inside the red mat there on that first one. Still almost made it. There he goes, there he goes. 1, 2, 3. Excellent, excellent coaching from Coach Drew Dreschel. 1, 2, 3, there it is, up. That was the closest one. Now he's got it. Now going for a ride on Ragnarok. Now Tom eyeing up that Astro Glider. Whoa, a little back on his heels. Heading over into Dantes Ascension. About 20 seconds left on the clock for Tom. Big pull. Got to get that big up move. Wow, nice hand switch there. That was actually really impressive. Go get that rope, Tom. Watch out, April. There we go. Tom Alberti coming in hot right to the start line. All right. Okay, guys, just a quick reminder from the NNL that shoes are required to participate. We know that was an accident, not on purpose, but if any of the rest of you guys are like, awesome, I want to be like Jamie Ron too, and just cast your shoes off, let's not have a revolt of shoeless ninjas today. The shoes are required to compete. Where is he? Oh, hi. Whew, a lot of moving parts here today. Okay. Gabrielle getting some last minute coaching from Drew Dreschel. Gabby, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Oh, just couldn't stick the jump to it. That's a tough technique. We saw a few ninjas go through that yesterday and try to stick the landing. Unless you're an accomplished skateboarder, snowboarder, have experience wake skating or whatnot, it's a tough move to stick. It's a big ask. We call it the Mike Bernardo strategy. Whoa, sticks it super shallow in the jumping spider. That is some serious flexibility. Now Gabrielle's well in her wheelhouse. She looks very confident up on these peg graspers. Excellent technique. Down and around and over to the juicer. So a quick step. There she goes, there she goes. Needs a little faster step there to make it happen. There you go, that's it. Got to drive those legs one more time. There it is, Gabby, you got it! She's got to keep going. She can get this. She's right there. She's just got to flop her top. You got to get your chest over that barrel at the top. That's it, that's it, that's it. There you go. Just takes these ninjas a little bit to figure out all these new obstacle patterns that we're putting them through. We're asking their bodies to do movements that they might not be used to. Good example right there, trying to figure out the rotational vector of this obstacle while still keeping everything going down the line. There she goes. Now she's got to find the momentum. Which direction is going to allow you to generate momentum? Man. I love devilishly simple obstacles, and that is certainly one. Ragnarok's very easy to you can get in the groove, but if you haven't done it before, that's an ask. All right, next up, we have Sophia LaValle. Sophia, do you understand the course? Do you understand the course? Yes, are you ready? Here we go. Nice grab. Sophia, the first of our American Ninja Warrior Junior competitors that we're going to feature in this wave. Sophia is 2018 NNL and UNAA champion. She is an absolute lightning rod, as fast as anybody out here, and showing why. Her brother Evan competed yesterday, did very well, just a slight slip up, but he looked very at home on the course. I'm sure they shared a little bit of beta last night. He's helping her unlock these obstacles. A very, very strong ninja family that competes out of Ultimate Obstacles in West Boylston. Now up and over that juicer, no hesitation. Sophia looking very strong and confident, not even a minute into this course yet, just hanging it out there. Very nice, into the Astro Glider. Still, no, almost distant. So close. Sophia making her way up Dantes Ascension. Now we're really going to challenge her grip strength and her ability to plan a line through these globe graspers. She is looking so confident on here. That chalk really helping out. And we might get our first look here at the Cirque du Soleil. She touches it, and she's going to head over into the final rope climb here. 5 seconds to get up to that buzzer, but she is gassed. Great job, Sophia. Thanks for competing. All right, our next competitor training out of Strive Ninja in Franklin. How you doing today, Kat? All right, Kat, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. No, just couldn't quite stick the right steps. Somebody's gonna have to nail it. These guys trying to go a little too fast through this first obstacle, and they're just overshooting it. Cat up there, super high. Oh, dropped the ring. Gonna try to make it. Maybe she can get down and get there with her foot. Nah, we're just gonna bail on this one. Come down safe. Let's take a shot at this juicer. Just gonna try the cautious approach here. Gonna wedge it in there. Make sure she gets over this thing on the first time. Gotta get that foot in there deep. Ah. Kat was a competitive gymnast for 7 years. Another of the ninjas who tend to find ninja after gymnastics. They share a lot of the same sort of qualities. Acrobatics, body coordination. And here's a good example of it. Whoop. Gonna catch it on the next one. She's going back to the center. And discovering that just the way a gymnast spins quickly, tighter into the center you go, the faster it's gonna spin. There's a good balance. Hits the head a little unexpectedly. Kat just started doing ninja down at Strive. I have a feeling this is a ninja we're gonna be seeing for a while. There's a lot of raw talent there. Just a little bit more experience on the course. Kat's gonna be just fine. All right. Our next competitor, Drew Becker. Drew, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Drew showing off that good balance as he makes his way through the moonrocks. That's the approach that's going to get it done for him. Now Drew's on his horse heading into the TIE Fighter. Drew, one of the fastest competitors on the Action Athletics Ninja team. He pushes his teammates to go faster and faster each time out. He's a two-time National Ninja League finalist. He finished 5th at NNL Finals last year. He's already qualified for this year, so this is just for points. And when he's not on the ninja course, he's on a trampoline. If you follow him on Instagram, @TheTrueFlipper, you will see more flips per jump than anywhere else on the internet. This young man has a passion for flipping and trampolining and a serious talent for ninja. Also goes by the nickname the Neon Ninja from time to time. He's showing it off here today. Sticks the landing. And he's clear now into Dantes Ascension. For all you literary buffs out there, he's coming out of the Inferno into Purgatorio. And hopefully he will achieve Paradiso. Hand over hand through those globe graspers. That lock off and grip strength through there, so difficult. Very nice, driving his knee, bumping each one. Now coming into Cirque du Salmon. Wants to go left hand lead to that bar, so switches his hands. Now, what does he have left for the end of this course? Down 1, down 2. Grabs the bar, sends it straight across. He's got to come down. There, it's clear. And up the rope with about 10 seconds left. Oh, misses the grab. He's got to go get it. 5, 4, 3. Gets it with the 4. Woo! Wow. Goosebumps, goosebumps. Love it. Oh my God. That was exciting. Very, very exciting. All right, well, Drew just set the course off for our next competitor. Our next competitor, another A&W junior veteran, Elise Grady. Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. She makes her way through the, just got her chest out over her feet. It can happen that quickly. But one obstacle does not a ninja make. Annalise is a 3-time NNL competitor, 2017 NNL champion, and she competed on A&W Junior this summer. She's an All-American softball pitcher, plays first base and outfield as well, loves robotics, and you will be able to catch her on an upcoming episode of American Ninja Warrior this October. So remember her signature look. She is a super strong competitor. You can catch her here on Monday nights, generally for open gym, trying to get better every time. She's seen this juicer a handful of times, but still trying to figure out this new This is no joke, guys. Annalise has done this juicer countless times in NINA competitions, open gyms. It's one of those obstacles that's a staple here at Action Athletics. But this new setup is completely different. I didn't want to give any teen any advantage on this course. I want to challenge these athletes to do better each time. So we've set this gym up very, very differently from what they're used to seeing. Now she's back in the groove, just hanging it out there, having a good time. Into the Astro Glider. Oh, just a little too quick on her heels there. Clock's gonna wind down on her. She makes her way into Dantes Ascension. All right. So we reset our course here. All right, our next competitor, Mikayla. Mikayla, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Here we go. Quick steps. There, she saves it. Nice job. Excellent recovery. Oh, nice. Super sticky shoes on today. Wow, she paused there for a second, right on that. Mikayla into the TIE Fighter, trying to get those hips lined up to stick the dismount. She was a little tentative with the throw. Let's see if she can line up that upstart. Oh, just not enough to get there, but up and down on the jumping spider. Now she's gonna head up here to the ring toss. She's got about 1:15 left to explore these obstacles and learn a few new skills. Mikayla, made it to nationals last year. She placed 10th overall in her division. She's placed top 3 in all of her competitions with USA Ninja Challenge and loves everything about the sport. Something else she loves is making homemade slime at home. My daughters love making that too. There she goes, up and over the juicer. Just had to get that leg there. Now, reaching up for this Ragnarok, she's gonna get some momentum going around this first one. That's it. Now, around the bend. Trying to find that, turns it backside, trying to find that angular momentum. Gotta line her hips up here. This Ragnarok, such an interesting obstacle to try to figure out. Her big hips are just, can't quite get it around the bend there, man. We're gonna have plenty of redemption time, hopefully, for her to get up on that one and try it again. I'm sure she wants another shot at it. All right, next up, we have Rebecca Newman. Rebecca, do you understand the course? I love that Maggie Thorne style bow, that's awesome. You ready? Let's do it. Oh, man. Oh, she almost saved that. She was so close. Rebecca up on that TIE Fighter, sending it down the line. She's got to pump it a little bit to get to that platform. Oh, oh. Held on a little long, and almost. Just came up a little short on the platform. Into that jumping spider she goes. Now, what does she have for the peg grasper ring toss? Side to side hips. And the peg grasper dumps Rebecca. She's gonna head up here to the juicer Gonna wedge her foot in there and try to get up these spinning barrels. There you go. Get your foot in there super deep. Oh, there's a better strategy. Rebecca's got some power in her legs. I think a couple more steps, she can get up and over this thing. That's it. Oh, one more higher step. You can get there. 3 steps, 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was so close. Get your chest over the top. 20 seconds left to go. Oh, just caught her knee on that second barrel. She's gonna bypass this one. Hop up on the orange mats here and get yourself up to Ragnarok. She's going straight to the Astro Glider. She's like, I'm good with that one. She wanted to go for a ride. Good try, good try. And time expires. Big round of applause for Rebecca. All right. Next up, competing out of New Era, we've got Jay Lewis. Jay, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Got it. Jay, another one of our A&W junior competitors here today. He's a National Ninja League finalist, always a threat to finish a course. Just checking down obstacles one at a time. There he gets it back. These next group of competitors are all serious NNL finishers and finalists. See if Jay's got the juicer. One time on Ragnarok now. Little slow up as he comes into the Astro Glider. Sticks the landing. And he's off with time on the clock. Gets a little chalk from Coach Drew. 1 minute left to go. Planned out his route. Very smart strategy, looking at which way he wants his hands to go. Right, left, right. Now he's set up to really cruise down these globe graspers. Let's see if he's got the grip. All the way down to the bar. Another obstacle completed. Now, coming down the home stretch here. Trying to go straight to the bar. Just got to make that transfer. Ooh, goes up an extra rung. He's going to have to work a little harder to come down, but he's there. To the rope, 20 seconds left to go. Getting cheered on by our previous finisher, True Becker. Gets the buzzer. Jay Lewis, 1:45. That's our new fastest time. All right, next competitor, younger brother of our previous finisher. We call him Tots. Tate, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. I love Tate's song choice. Tate is a 2-time NNL finalist. He finished 7th last year at NNL finals. Makes it down to the platform, now into the jumping spider. So when Tate's not doing ninja, he runs cross country. So he's got cardio for days. Let's see if he can keep that cardio level up as he works through this course. These guys are circling this gym many, many times. Getting some encouragement from his teammates and his brother. Big jump out, he's moving it around. Now he's got the momentum, very fast through there. And, oh, a little hesitant on the, yep. Tate finding out what happens when you grab the middle of the Ragnarok. Wow, look at that coordination. He sighted that the whole way. A little slow on the Astro Glider. Oh, just not enough push off to get that one done. That dismount that he just pulled on that Ragnarok was so hard. I don't know if you guys could appreciate that. He was eyeing that up like 2 moves ahead. Like We've been testing that thing for weeks, and I don't think I've seen anybody do it better. I can't get over the song, though. This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna shut up and listen to his song. It's awesome. Oh, it gets ripped off the Cirque du Salmon. Woo! That'll do it for Tate today. Gets a hug from teammate Evan LaValle. All right. Next up, another of our A&W junior competitors and a threat to finish any course he steps to, John Godbout. John, are you ready? Do you understand the course? Let's do it. Very strong stepping through those moon rocks. He was not going to let those things move under his feet. Planted all his weight into him. Now into the TIE Fighter. Sticks the landing. Now here he comes into the jumping spider. He's clear into there as well. Now let's see what he's got for this peg grasper. Showing good L's as he makes his way through. Look at that lock off. This young man just flexing it out, heading into the juicer. Can he one-time it? Very nice. He knows Jay Lewis just threw down pretty fast time, and if he wants to finish tops here, oh man, he's clear. Wow, skydiving it off the Ragnarok. Just throwing his body out there. You know, there's just something about drummers, man. They're cut from a different cloth. They're a different breed. John is a drummer in a rock band. They're just a little bit more aggressive than the other members of the band. Good hip movement as John makes his way through. He's got about 45 seconds left on this course. He's coming for that #1 spot, completes another obstacle. Straight down, excellent form. Gets one down there. He's going for the bar, not wasting any time. He's trying to set those hips up. Whoa. Sticks the jump and down. He's got one more to go. There it is. To the rope. It's going to be so close. Right up into it. He's got to get that buzzer. Got it. 1:45.36. I don't remember what the tenths and 100ths were on Jay Lewis's time, but that is darn close. Wow. There it is. We have a new first place, 1:45.36 by 0.51 seconds. Holy moly. This team division is so exciting to watch, I gotta tell you. And here comes another one. The hits just keep on coming. Evan Wenzinger, A&W junior competitor and constant threat to finish a course. Evan, do you understand the course? Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nicely done, striding through those moon rocks. Evan is a 3-time NNL competitor. Evan from Binghamton, New York, has a huge backyard where he trains on his homemade ninja course. Builds obstacles with his dad, had a recent backyard barbecue event at their place. Looked like a great time. Travels 2.5 hours each way to the Warrior Factory each week just to train with Carl Fantuzzo, Coach Danny Jones, and the big guy, John the Giant Alexis. Evan really turning and burning through this course, showing great confidence. One of the more analytical ninjas that you're going to find. Oh, just a small slip there on the Astro Glider. Evan, one of those journeyman ninjas at this point in his career. We've known Evan for a few years around here. He used to travel to our old gym in Newton. I don't know if you know how far it is from Binghamton, New York to Newton. It's a long way to come for an open gym, and we got to respect it. Evan traveled over 18,000 miles last year for 20 ninja competitions. If that's not dedication to a sport, I don't know. Man, this kid has got the heart for sure. Yep. Woo! But just doesn't have the grip on Dantes Ascension. He can head over into the rope, get that satisfaction that every ninja is looking for, which is hitting that buzzer. Big pull, big pull. The cardio is so important for these ninjas to train. There he goes. Woo! Just a little short on that Astro Glider, but great run out of Evan. We're very happy to see him. What a great family. All right, next up, we've got Blake Firo training out of the New Era Ninja Squad. Blake, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. This is another one of our A&W Junior competitors, Blake Don't Break. You can catch him on upcoming episodes of A&W Junior. So many young ninjas from New England competed on that show. Very nice, uses that I-beam to hold himself up. Now, let's see if he can get over this juicer first try. There it is. The pace has been set. Blake knows what it's gonna take, 145. Hanging it out there, very nice. Extra step here, heads over to the Astro Glider. Whoa, gets a little ahead of it. Coming off a heavy upper body obstacle like that, your blood's pumping. We ran this course testing a bunch. You'd be surprised how much cardio it takes. And then by the time you get that Astro Glider, your blood's pumping, you're breathing heavy, and you gotta slow it down and stick that landing. I designed this course to challenge these kids to be brave and to have control in tight situations. Blake showing very good control on the Cirque du Salmon. Nice, goes straight to the bar. One moves it. Oh, that obstacle is now unlocked. Out of the way, Jake. Gets it. So something to understand, guys, that move that Blake just pulled on the Cirque du Salmon, all the other ninjas just saw that. And they know that that move is out there. And if they want to make up time, that might be what it takes. Our next competitor, a member of the Action. Really? I love it. Good song. Bennett Gauthier. Bennett, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Yo, just a little step off those moon rocks. Very surprising. Bennett's been on our ninja team for a number of years now, and he's one of our higher level parkour kids, usually very fleet of foot, but that one just jumped up and bit him. You can see, get an example of his speed now that the pressure's off. Bennett's just able to go out here and have some fun. Pumping those legs, good technique through that ring toss. Now over into the juicer. Up and over as he heads into Ragnarok. Never seen this obstacle before. We kept this thing hidden away and under wraps for the last few weeks. Actively hiding it from our ninja team kids. We did not want to give them any kind of advantage. In fact, I actively misled them that other things were going to be in this course. Bennett's going to take his turn on Dantes Ascension right here. It's got a little less than a minute to go. We might get a buzzer press out of Bennett. Trying to find that route up the holds. When he's not doing ninja, Bennett is a volleyball player. He's good for his size. He's a very good athlete. Just a rough start to his run today, but that's not going to get him down. Bennett's going to bounce back. His ninja career is far from over. All right. Next up, representing the Real Life Ninja Squad, Carlos. Get some coaching from Drew. Carlos, you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Oh, just slips a toe on that moonrock. This second moonrock is just beating these ninjas up today. It is by no means the hardest obstacle on the course, but man, it can trip you up if you're just not thinking about it. So now Carlos is going to get back up there on that ring toss. We've seen so many ninja courses over the years with the development of the quad steps and now all the equipment that you can purchase. We've just seen so many quad step variations, those same mats over and over again. These ninjas get used to thinking that the first obstacle is just a gimme and a layup. When we designed this course, we wanted everybody to understand that each obstacle is important in and of itself. The last one is just as important as the first. Carlos looks like he's having fun up there on Ragnarok. Sticks the landing. Ollies himself into it. Oh, almost sticks the landing to the second Astro Glider. Carlos's nickname is CJ, stands for Carlos Jr. Not to be confused with Carl's Jr., which is something that no one should ever eat, ever. Sorry, Carl's Jr. Just too many bad experiences. Let's go, CJ. Go up there and claim that buzzer. Oh, he's almost there. Flexing it out. Oh, just can't quite make the hold. Good job, Carlos. Paulina, you want to go up there and hit it for him? There we go. We'll run through it. Get the course reset. All right. Next up, member of the New Era Ninja Squad, Jackson. Jackson, are you waiting on chalk?
Sorry. My bad.
Waiting on Drew. There's worse things to do, I guess. I love all these songs that you're hearing were selected by the ninja athletes. I love hearing their taste in music. I love getting a bit of these guys' personalities. That's all right. Jackson, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nicely done. Jackson, yet another competitor from A&W Junior. And last year he finished, in 2017 he finished 8th at NNL Nationals. And last year he finished 20th. 2 years at New Era. And now he's up here competing with us. This young man, when he's not ninjaing, actually enjoys fencing as well. Fun bit of trivia, our previous gym in Newton used to be a fencing studio before it was Action Athletics. If you pull up the carpet, you can still see the marks on the floor from all the foils. There he goes. All right, Jackson gets a nice little running start there. 1 high, 8 hanging it out. Takes it around and down. Nice job on the Ragnarok. Whoa, gets his balance. Oh, just a little spin there. Astro Glider trips another one up. Man, look at the lock-offs on Jackson, pulling himself all the way up there and then reaching. This kid has got some serious arm strength. That's one of those skills that these young ninjas develop when they're 11, 12. They start to be able to hold themselves in here tight, and it can give them a lot of dexterity to get to some of these higher obstacles. And then as they start to fill out as younger athletes and put on some muscle, then they develop those L's. As Jackson hits the buzzer, that's going to do it for him today. All right. I just read your interesting stat. That's really cool. I can't wait to tell people about it. All right. Next up, we've got Brian. Brian competing for Strive Ninja Fitness. Do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. just a little step off that first one. So Strive, one of the newest ninja teams here in New England. It's a gym down in Franklin that was just opened, I think, about a year ago. Their ninja team has been getting a lot of experience on our course here this weekend. And I'm sure by this time next year, a lot of their ninjas will have leveled up that experience pillar, get a lot better at competition. It's not just about having the physical strength to do it. A lot of times it's the experience, it's the coordination. It's just seeing things in a different way. There's a lot of technique in this sport, and it takes a little while to develop it. As Brian tries to make his way up and over the juicer. That's right. There he goes. Now he's wedging that foot in. Up, gotta get a little deeper on that second one. Really pull on it. Really pull on that barrel. Get it in there nice and tight. Oh, just can't quite get it in there deep enough. There you go. Stick your toes in there and pull back on that barrel. That's a one. There you go. So as Brian goes for a spin on Ragnarok, I've been waiting his whole run to tell you that he knows over 100 digits of pi. You know pi, 3.14? He knows it out to 100 digits. That's incredible. I don't think I even know 100 words. He knows the 100 digits of pi. Smart ninjas, man. Smart ninjas. Brian gonna get a little experience here on Dantes Ascension. This young man able to pull himself up, looking like a gibbon monkey. That forearm strength, just going for it. So just to give you a little appreciation of that, he's done 3 full pull-ups with basically one hand to try to make that connection to the next round. Now there's 4 pull-ups just on one obstacle. I don't know how many of you out there can even do 4 pull-ups, but he just did 4 on that one at the end of the course. I always like to help keep into perspective what amazing athletes these kids are. All right, next up from the New Era Ninja Squad. Second year competing in the NNL. We have Tyler. Tyler, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nice, using those long legs to get himself through. Tyler, yet another ninja that we have here competing today who's into robotics. We have some members of our ninja team who are into that as well. Tyler is also a cadet volunteer firefighter. That's a very motivated young man right there who's also a tremendous athlete. Look at him just muscle his way down those peg graspers. Now, let's see. He's one of our taller competitors. Let's see if he can get right up and step it over. I'm going to clear the area for here because I'm probably going to get landed on. Look at him just muscle his way around Ragnarok. Uh-oh. Now, lost his rhythm a little bit. Going to try to get it back. Uh-oh. And now he's into the spin cycle. Excellent coordination to stick that landing. But right into the Astro Glider. It looked like he didn't take that beat there just right before that obstacle that would have set him up. He tried to rush it. Hey, Caleb. Great job, Tyler. Just that little slip on the Astro Glider. All right. Another representative of the Action Athletics Ninja team. Sporting those awesome Neon Bandit socks and being coached by fellow teammate Pete. Aiden, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Just rush those steps. We've seen so many competitors today fall victim to that second moon rock. I love speed courses as much as the next guy, but I just got sick of seeing all these ninjas get gimme layup obstacles on the first one. Aiden struggling a little bit here on the TIE Fighter. I had said earlier that I designed this course to reward bravery. And that's sort of a weird statement to make when it comes to doing obstacles, but I want these kids to have confidence in their abilities and confidence in all their training to just go with the flow of an obstacle and send themselves down. There's some that they have to figure out. There's some that they have to just charge. They'll be able to get through the obstacles, but to get through them quickly and efficiently, that's the key. I'm sure we'll see Aiden at practice tomorrow night. We'll still have a lot of these obstacles set up and we'll get back to work. That's what we do. Whoa, almost just bypassed Ragnarok. Around the bend he goes. This young man, one of the hardest workers on the action team, also an exceptional hockey player. Gets beat up all the time. He's a goalie. Whoa. Trying to figure out the rotation here. Such an odd movement pattern. There you go. Just go with it, Aiden. That's it. Oh, just giving out. All right, into the Astro Glider he goes. Stands it up and whoop, just lets it get to the end there. We talk so much about cardio. Aiden looking like he's running out of gas here. Run a mile or run a ninja course. Either way, you're going to be tired by the end of it. All right, our next competitor, another member of the Action Athletics Ninja team. This young man, a very successful member of our ninja team. Doesn't mind competing up. Gets a fist bump from Coach Pete. Reese, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Here we go. Very nicely done. We call Reese Skywalker around here because when he was little, he would just hang from everything in the gym. Super high stuff, never had any fear about it. And he always pumps his legs when he's hanging from something, so he just looks like he's walking across the sky. One of the fastest ninjas. Always finds that little hack on a course. Is very good at figuring these things out, putting himself in good positions to have success on the obstacles, and he works harder than anybody you would ever want to meet. This kid is dedicated to the sport. Shows it right there. Exceptional coordination out of Reese. Now, I'm not sure if he's ever seen anything like the Astro Glider. He does have a hockey rink at his house. But that new movement pattern, this is what we do in the sport. We figure out what our weaknesses are and challenge ourselves to level up each time out. Big reach. This is where Reese really gets to show off the skills that he practices the most. His grip strength is just unmatched. Now, what's he have for this bar? He's a little bit on the lighter side for competitors in this age group, so that bar is a little heavy for him, but he's going straight down to the salmon ladder bar. I almost thought he was going to throw it straight across. There it is. Now as he comes into this last one, you can see him taking a little breath. Uh-oh. He has exerted himself. Okay. You good? Clock winding down on him. Reese absolutely pushed it to the limit today. There he goes. So, out of the gate, this kid gave everything to that run. Whew! That's what happens when you just fire up your engine a little too fast. All of a sudden it catches up with you on that last obstacle. All right. Our first Imagine Dragons competitor of the day. Certainly won't be our last. It's a good band. They got a lot of hit songs. All right. Cassie, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, just a little. So you can tell right there, Cassie was probably looking a little nervous. She didn't quite have her game plan dialed in for this. She got to that second step, didn't really know what to expect, and then it pitched her this way. We talk a lot about visualization in this sport, and it's very important for these athletes to visualize each and every step, each and every handhold, all the way to the end. As Cassie plans out her movement pattern on the peg graspers. The thing that makes this obstacle a little bit tricky is that your body wants to go forward to complete the obstacle, but your momentum wants to carry you sideways, especially if you're doing it long arm like Cassie was. So you got to figure out the timing, the right timing to get it. Big steps out of Cassie. Oh man, if she would have kept that momentum up, she would have been right over top of that thing. 1, 2, 3 steps, right up, right up, right up. She's got to just keep driving, keep moving those feet, keep pushing. 1, 2, 3. She's got to get over top of that left foot and drive through her quad and lift her right leg up and over. Oh. Bring that right leg up and over the juicer. Right leg over. Go! Now she's starting to get a little tired taking these runs at it. That's the key. It's right leg over. Right leg over. There she goes. Nice job, Cassie. See, sometimes it just takes these ninjas a couple tries. They get there eventually. Very nice. Around the bend. Spot the landing. Spot it and drop. Oh, just a little short. Woo! Way to level up, Cassie. Way to stick with that juicer. We like that. Good job. All right. Next competitor. Another member of the Action Athletics Ninja team. Eli Chang. Oh, you're not running the hot stepper? That would have been great. Eli, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. So Eli's ninja nickname is the hot stepper. Well, one, because his last name is Chang, and I just think it's fun to say, Ch-ch-chang, chang, here comes the hot stepper. But he is also one of the fastest competitors on our team. Last year at NNL finals, he made a splash there. He placed 8th last year. I don't remember how he placed in 2017 down at GCA, but that was a remarkable competition. Eli put one of the biggest moves on the stage 2 beast ball that I'd ever seen. So sometimes it's not always about how you finish, it's about those memorable moments that we get when these kids are out here competing. Don't knock over my coffee, Eli. Good job. There he goes down. He's got the momentum. All right, now. He's doing pretty good on time. He's just under a minute here. If he can tap into that superior grip strength, he may be able to get himself a buzzer and a top placement here. Oh, those glove graspers are just doing too much for him today. All right, into the rope he goes. Still gonna finish up his run by hitting that buzzer. Gets it with the foot. Just a little slip up there in the glove graspers for Eli, but a very fast run. A perennial contender to finish. All right. Love it. I love the classics. This is fantastic. All right. Next up, we've got Andrew. This is his first NNL competition. Welcome, Andrew. Do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Very nicely done. This is like the perfect song for this obstacle right here. I really think it's just takes a little step. This is, yeah, I feel like this whole run, can we turn the live stream to black and white? It'd be awesome. I just feel like this one run. I thought they did it for a second with the lighting going through there. Oh no! Andrew just down on the jumping spider. Couldn't quite make those shoes stick. I noticed before his run that Andrew's rocking his Nike sneakers. You see a lot of these ninjas will wear New Balance, Fresh Foam Zantes. For kids and parents that are just getting into the sport, there's a reason for that, and that's because they are the stickiest shoes around. They stick to warp walls, they stick to jumping spiders. We actually helped the New Balance team develop those shoes right here in this gym. Their testing team comes in, and we absolutely demanded that they not change the rubber on the bottoms of the shoes. So Andrew just comes up a little bit short on that one. They were like, yeah, we're thinking about trying out this new rubber polymer. And I was like, you will make every ninja in the country so angry if you do that. Just please keep the shoes the way they are. And they were like, yeah, sure. So they did. Andrew's showing some good grip strength up here on these globe graspers. Maybe his first ninja competition, but man, he hung in there well. All right, let's take it over to the rope here. As we Charleston our way through the end of Andrew's, oh man, hangs on to that rope. Wow. Don't go counting Andrew out. He's got grip strength for days. Woo! Nice work. Tell you what, for his first NNL competition, this young man, he's got a lot of raw talent. He cleans that up a little bit. We're definitely going to see him again. All right. Next up, another competitor from Ninja Mania. You've been seeing a lot of these kids come through. All right. Tyler, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. There it is. Through that first obstacle and now into the TIE Fighter. Monkey Matt looking on as Tyler glides his way down. Now he's going to try to pump it. Uh-oh. Out of gas at the bottom. Let's see if he can figure this out. So far this weekend, we've had one competitor able to figure out the movement pattern to get to that box. You've got to get your feet out in front of you with a big upstart and then get your chest over the crane and sell out to get to that platform. This is a situation that a lot of ninjas found themselves in a few years ago at NNL finals at Apex NorCal. There was a glider very similar, and no ninjas could figure it out. They were just gliding all the way down, running out of gas, couldn't get to a platform. And there was one ninja that was able to get it done, and it was Drew Dreschel. So maybe he could give these kids a little bit of advice on how to get there. A lot of times it's about your ability, but then also about your technique. And Tyler's got good technique on this Ragnarok. Focused on his hand placement. Now he's going to eye up this landing and stick it. Nice job, nice job. Takes a pause there on the Astro Glider. Whoop, little step back. Little foot check there from Coach Isaiah trying to reset the obstacle. Tyler trying to get his arms up there, but just can't do it. Now he's heading over into the rope swing. All right. As we get our course reset, our next competitor out of TA Fitness, Ian. Ian, are you ready? Let's do it. That's it. Ian looking very light on his feet. There he goes. Nice job, Ian. This young man gave me the biggest smile right before he ran this course. That actually warmed my heart. That's cool. This kid's excited to be here today and just get out and compete. Looking a little short to get to that TIE Fighter. Oh, that is the biggest box we had. I thought we tested it with Rebecca, but he's going to try to figure this out. Spinning it around, trying to get to it. Figures it out. Nice job, Ian. Now he's going for a ride, but can he get the momentum he needs? Oh. Man, now he's got himself out of the frying pan and into the fire. That was a tough obstacle setup for young Ian. It's all right. He's got plenty of time to go explore this course a little bit. There he goes, gets that second step there. Now he needs to push down into his left foot and get his right leg over. Or he's going to try to wedge that foot in there. Coach Lucas telling him, get up and wedge his foot in. You got to grab the barrel just ahead. For a lot of these young ninjas, having a coach on the floor can really make the difference between figuring out an obstacle like this and not. They're directing him to the next obstacle. He can jump up there and go get Ian just couldn't quite put it all together today. But you know what? We're going to see Ian again. TA, a member gym of our New England Ninja Association, and we know we're going to see Ian competing here probably in a couple weeks. We'll give him another shot at it during redemption time. All right, next up. Is it Devin? Devin, yes sir, all right. Representing Ninja Mania. Devin, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Oh, just a 1 foot touch. If he had weighted his left foot a little bit more going into that wall, he probably would have had it, but just couldn't quite get those hips down. This is his second year competing in the NNL and his first time competing here at Action Athletics. It says here he has very sweaty hands and needs chalk for most grip obstacles. That's what Coach Isaiah is wiping off the wall right there. Devin left quite a bit of chalk residue there. We'll make sure we get that cleaned up for the next one. Very nice, Devin up and over that juicer. Now, I share Devin's affliction of having sweaty hands, so as he comes in hot, I'm gonna move all the way a little bit. Makes for tough. Ninja, oh, gets a little bit behind the Astro Glider, but takes it for a second spin. Now, let's see what he's got for Dantes Ascension. Wow, not short on upper body strength at all. Look at Devin just fly up that obstacle. This is where this ninja is very comfortable. Looking so smooth through those globe graspers. Oh, gotta get to that. Oh, just couldn't quite find the hips to get to that bar. Now he's to the rope. Gonna take one more swing. There we go. Takes an extra shot on that. All right. Next up, another young ninja finalist out of TA Fitness, Lane Carte. Lane, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, just couldn't quite stick the steps. Lane, one of those ninjas who's always a threat to finish a course, always a perennial contender. Lane's super fast. And for years, we've been competing against Lane. He's represented TA Fitness for a number of years. One of those ninjas that our team kids are always like, is Lane gonna be there? Worries the other ninjas. Oh, just bypassing the jumping spider. Wants to get to the fun obstacles. Now up and over the juicer. There you go, Lane, yeah! All I saw was a mess of hair coming right over the top of that juicer. Muscling that Ragnarok around now. Let's see if Lane can get it in gear. There we go. Little hesitation, but sticks the landing. Nice job. As we head to the Astro Glider, very casually just sends it, but runs out of gas before the second one. Lane, a two-time NNL finalist. Have a feeling we'll be seeing Lane at finals again this year. Today just didn't happen to be the day. You can only keep a good ninja down for so long. On any given day, anything can happen. This is where Lane is very at home, up on these globe graspers. Touches the bar for So 7. And that'll do it for Lane today. All right, next up. Another NNL finalist competing out of TA Fitness. Running to one of my all-time favorite Led Zeppelin songs. Nice job. Addie, you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. That's it. There you go. Just like that. Just takes a little bit to get there. She heads down the escalator and into the TIE Fighter. There she goes. Addie sticks the landing with almost no, but gets a little ahead of herself on the jumping spider. After that bounce back on the TIE Fighter. All right, let's see it, Addie. Sends herself around here for Ragnarok. Right into my living room. As Addie makes her way down Ragnarok. Looking so tentative on that Astro Glider. Such a weird movement pattern. Like, I don't know how many of you guys ice skate, skateboard, snowboard, but if you just try to jump on something, everybody thinks they can do it. It's like sliding across the kitchen floor. I don't recommend it. It's a good way to break your wrist if you don't know what you're doing. Addie up there on Dantes Ascension as she tries for that globe grasper. Could she get one more? Just couldn't quite make the grab. All right. Our next competitor, also representing Ninja Mania, we've got Anna. Nick, give me a thumbs up if it's good to go. We're good? Nick, is it good to go? Yeah. All right, Anna, just wanted to make sure the course was perfect for you. Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. There she goes! Just touched the floor. That's the second shoe that this course has eaten today. I'm gonna send her right around. You know what? I thought she had that, but just slipped a foot there at the end. If her shoe hadn't come off, I think she probably could have saved it because she was looking pretty good on that. So she started training a little over a year ago, and this is her first time competing in the NNL. So Anna learning a little bit here about what it takes to qualify for national finals. And in that same year, she went from not being able to do a single push-up to doing 30 at a time. I would say that's progress. It starts with one, right? If you can't do a pull-up, Start with a hang. Then you'll slowly start to pull yourself up a little farther. And eventually, you can do one pull-up. And if you can do one, then you can get to 2 and 3 and 4. And it's all about that progress, which, oh! I think she's gonna get it on the next one. She's just gotta sell out and flop her chest right up over the top of that juicing up. Little misstep there. She can go around it if she wants. She's gonna take another shot. There it is. This is a determined young woman. You don't go from not being able to do a single push-up to doing 30 unless you've got that determination in your spirit. And she definitely does. Very casually down onto Ragnarok. Now over to, oh, gets a little bit behind the Astro Glider. Looking a little tired. All those reps on the juicer, they add up. Now gas out any ninja. And that'll wrap up Anna's day right there. All right. Next competitor. Sorry. Oh, Cabot's up next. I think Sherry put the wrong voice up there. Sorry, but you had one job, Casper. One job. Co-owner of Action Athletics, Sherry Casper, ladies and gentlemen. She's great. All right. So our next competitor is going to be Cabot. There's the crazy train. That's what we were looking for. Cabot, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. There we go. Nice and smooth through those moonwalks. There's a this is his first year as an NNL competitor. Already qualified for 2019 Nationals. That's not surprising. Looking by the way he's doing this course, but a small slip on there. He was trying to go so fast, and just a small slip on that ledge ended up costing him. But he's already qualified for Nationals, so just a fun run here for Cabot as he finishes his day off. Gets to explore some of our fun obstacles here. Looking very coordinated. We're going to see this young man at Hartford in February. He was an A&W junior competitor this season, so you can look for him on upcoming episodes of A&W Junior. Airs Saturday nights at 7 p.m. on Universal Kids. Set your DVRs, and you'll be able to see all these ninjas competing on that course out in LA. Man, that was a lot of fun. It was very, very hot, but a good time nonetheless. Head on over to the rope, Cabot. Go claim your buzzer for today. Hits it. Certainly a strong ninja. Definitely no shortage of talent there for Cabot. He'll put it together eventually. Looking for the fist bump from the judges. All right. Our next ninja. A very familiar young man around here, representing TA Fitness. Owen Mathers. Owen, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. There he goes, just running up that box. So Owen, we've known Owen for a long time around here. He basically grew up at TA Fitness, and he's a real close gym friend of ours. And we used to call him Little O, but then he got big. So now we just call him Ninja O. And he is one of these young men who's an experienced competitor. So you'll see, no shortage of talent in Owen's body, but just couldn't quite stick that. He's a two-time NNL finalist. Made it to stage 2 his first year in NNL. Made it to stage 3 last year. There's also an Instagram video out there in the depths of the internet that will amaze you. This young man once threw a 13-foot wingnut lâché. For those of you who don't know how far 13 feet is, it's from where I'm standing right now to where I'm standing right now. That's 13 feet. So he flew on those wingnuts that far down at TA Fitness. This young man has got a ton of talent. And once nature kicks in and packs on some muscle, he is going to be an absolute dominator. Also wanted to share with us today that Owen loves animals, both soft and not. He has a dog and 2 cats. Previously, he's had rats and is pushing for a baby goat. We had a kid yesterday who wanted wolves. Nice job, Owen. Animal lover, Ninja O, finishing up his day. Okay, next up, we've got Gavin sporting that awesome New England Ninja Association shirt. I love that. It's our kids' league up here. All right, Gavin, this is his first year competing in the NNL. Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, right here. I always ask every competitor before their run if they understand the course. And generally their response is, yes, let's ready to go. Gavin actually had a question, and I think he was just a little nervous and was like, yeah, I'll do whatever. But, so we got it squared away now. Okay. That's why we always ask that. We want to make sure you guys get every advantage. So as soon as we get ourselves queued up here. Take this brief moment to tell you if you're seeking refreshments, if you're feeling a bit parched or a bit hungry, visit the Action Cafe at the front of the gym. Go say hi to them up there. We'll probably be getting some pizza delivered here before too long. Drinks, refreshments, baked goods, sweets, candies, nuts. Actually, no nuts. There are no nuts at all in anything up there. So you can watch the live stream on the TV up there. If you spectators want to stick around later and watch the pros run, we've got some huge name ninjas running our course later, the full-blown course. All right, now we're set again. We got Gavin. Gavin, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. There he goes. Nice job, Gavin. Way to stay. I don't know if he's got bubble gum on the bottom of his shoes or what, but that seemed like an eternity that it was just his shoe on that wall. Now into the TIE Fighter. He's got both hands on it. Send it down. I gotta keep that momentum up. Keep that momentum up. Pumping it down. Whoa. So we just saw a few competitors ago, a teammate of Gavin's, I believe it was Addie, was able to figure this out. But really, you just have to trust your upstart lâché and not take a backswing. I think Coach Lucas is giving him that advice right now as he tries to figure out how to get to that platform. Such a frustrating feeling for a ninja. It's right there. Drew, actually. Did you? All right, guys, as Gavin comes down Ragnarok, he's like, all right, I got these 2 things that move, but I'll get him going the direction I want him to go. He's just gonna wrench it around. There you go. Now, when you have a handle in each hand, you've got options. It's when you have to go to that single handle where you have to set your momentum and then largely just trust the bar to carry you where you want to go. He's gonna punt on that one and head to the Astro Glider. Almost gets the landing on the Astro Glider. Time winding down on Gavin as he makes it to Dantes Ascension. All right. Next up, another ninja representing the new era ninja squad. Good song, good song. Julia, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very fleet of foot out of Julia. She one-stepped those moon rocks like a pro. Sliding down that TIE fighter, keeps her momentum up. There she goes, very nice. It does take a bit of momentum to make that happen. Just into that jumping spider. Arm over arm. Julia trying to get those rings all the way to the end. She's just got to get herself to the platform. She's got one more ring to really lock it up. Uses those long legs to get there. Now Julia sends it around Ragnarok. Sets that momentum. Those transitions are so important. Oh, she's there, but bypasses the first one. Getting some advice from Coach Drew. Now in this position, now she's got her momentum back, but can she get her hips right? She's got big hips here. There you go. So much coordination there to figure that out. Well done, Julia. Gets the landing. Very nicely done. Now she makes her way into Dantes Ascension. Rolling up on those skulls. Left hand, right hand. Oh, just can't quite get the grab. All right. Our next competitor, you'll not find more experience at Action Athletics than out of this young man. Zach, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Zach's experience bucket as full as anybody. You can find him on a recent episode of The Hub today, talking about how much he loves training here at Action Athletics and how much it's meant to him, and honestly, me talking about how much he's meant to me. So, Zach just down on the TIE fighter, came up a little short on that landing. Now he's just rushing through the jumping spider, trying to. Now Zach onto this new look peg grasper. Ring toss. Uses the peg graspers. Closing the door, opening the door. There he goes. He's got it dialed in. Goes to the center line, sticks it. Now to the juicer. This obstacle gives Zach some trouble from time to time, but not today. Straight up over top into Ragnarok. He's going to hang it out there. Getting some coaching from Coach Pete. Excellent release, Zach. Nice job. Textbook. And kicks himself out there. Now spots it and go. Oh, man. He's off the top rope. You look like a WWE superstar, just slamming it down on the mat. Sacrificing the body. Zach makes his way to the end, up the rope. Oh, misses the grab on that second rope. talk into my water bottle. Oh my God. We're juggling a lot here today. Water bottle, microphone, water bottle, microphone. All right. Our next competitor, Sam, representing New Era Ninja Squad. Sam, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. Very nice. Sam showing that even if you're falling into that final wedge, you can catch yourself and scramble up. Important for these other ninjas that are here to kind of get some bait on that. See how he does here on the TIE Fighter, using the warp ball. He needs some momentum at the bottom. Whoop. Need to throw it on that first try. We've seen a lot of competitors here in this middle part of this wave kind of just not getting enough of a push off on that TIE Fighter. He's got a pretty good swing going, but the thing about the swing that he's doing right now is you do a couple of them, you feel good, and then the one that you want to throw, you throw a little bit harder, and then that thing comes back on you, and you're just like, I just had 4 swings, and I just lost all of them. It's important to stay focused, which it looks like Sam is. He is unwilling to give up on this one. He wants that spot. You're witnessing a man with singular focus right now. Yeah. Oh, the grip finally came out. Whew. He fought for that one, man. That is some determination. Whoa! And then. I'm just going to put Drew on the mic with references like that. That was the best joke of the day. Good job, Sam. Way to get going on that peg grasper. All right, now let's take a run on this juicer. We're going to get you up on that Ragnarok, Sam. Let's first time this juicer. There he goes. All right, now take it for a spin. One arm in it. To the next one. Keeps that momentum going. Let's see if he can finish off Ragnarok before his time expires. See if you can get to that platform, Sam. Big hips on that middle. There you go. Now you got it lined up. That's the platform you can stick it to. Good job, Sam. All right. Next up. You're great. You're great. Thank you for choosing this song. Just made my day. Next competitor, Caitlin Wells. Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. Oh, tried to one-step it to that last one. She needed more push off that right leg. Caitlin competed in the national finals last year for NNL. She's hoping to get back again this year. Might not be today, but I think she'll probably punch her ticket here eventually if she keeps competing. Caitlin, a big fan of Disney World, and she's also a competitive swimmer. We're starting to see that crossover a little bit more and more here, the ninja swimming connection. Got a couple kids on our team, recently discovered swimming. Nice to see kids getting back into a classic sport like that. I was a swimmer when I was in high school. I was actually on the diving team. Way more fun. There she goes, lining it up. Just overshoots the Astro Glider. A little too aggressive on it there, but. Check of the clock as she heads up Dantes Ascension. Paulina's over here doing the Carlton. Trying to jump for the buzzer. You know what? Caitlin just touched them all. This girl's got a great spirit. We love to watch her compete. Just didn't quite have it today. That's all right. All right, our next competitor, Calvin Kitteridge. Calvin Kitteridge to the start line. Calvin to the start line. All right. Calvin electing to run with no music because he wants to maintain his focus, but that doesn't mean you can't cheer for him. Calvin, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. One step in it. Very nice approach out of Calvin. That's actually really smart. That step static, if you're tall enough to do it, it's the way to go. Ooh. Little cramp in the elbow there. Stretch it out. Hashtag microphone holding problems. Oh, Calvin. Just came in hot on that jumping spider. Charged it. And ended up finding out how that orange mat tastes. All right, now, can he drive those legs? There he goes. Oh. Got to get that leg drive to get himself up and over this juicer. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Into the Ragnarok around the bend. Backhanding it, revert. There he goes. Love a little style points out of Gavin. Oh, you know what? He wants to get his money's worth out of it. He's going to ride around again. Now he's kind of eyeing up that landing platform going, it's farther down there than I thought. Down to the pit. Now onto the Astro Glider. Little push off. Not quite, not quite. Into Dantes Ascension as he comes around the corner. Calvin down on Dantes Ascension. Gonna take a run over here. At least touch the rope. He touched them all today. Good job, Calvin. That was entertaining, man. A little bit more control maybe next time on the jumping spider. He'll be back. All right. Next up, another A&W junior competitor. You've been seeing her in promos all summer long. Peace. You ready? Yeah, she's ready. Let's do it. There she goes. Nice job. The style on Peace Lopez is just something to be remarkable. She goes by the name Peace Warrior on AOW Junior. Pumping that TIE fighter down. It's an active sliding obstacle. That means you have got to control. You got to touch the bar. You got to touch the bar, Peace. There we go. Whew. There she goes. Whoop. There, taking it in. Peace looking very aggressive on this course today. Just charging everything that comes her way. Up and over. Nice job. First trying. Now into Ragnarok. Around the bend she goes. And first try. Nice job. Riding it. No, just steps off at the end. So when we talk about active sliders, I mentioned it back in the TIE Fighter, but the Astro Glider is a good example of it as well. People think like a slider, like a zip line, oh, I can just hang on and it'll take me where I want to go. That's not really the case. If a ninja obstacle is to truly be an obstacle of any sort, you have to have some sort of skill or some sort of control. And so we talk about these obstacles that are active sliders. You have to engage it. You have to control your speed. And it's present on the TIE Fighter and on the Astro Glider. As Peace goes about her business, hitting that buzzer. Just another day at the office for Peace. You know what? We'll put it all together one of these days. Next up, a member of the Action Athletics Ninja team gets his signature handshake from brother Caleb Bittner. Noah, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nicely done, very smooth through those moon steps. Noah Bittner, known as the professor around here for the way he goes about his business with obstacles. Very analytical. Is a very, very intelligent young man, but finds himself in that unfortunate position on that TIE fighter. And here's a good example of Noah figuring things out. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but he turned the TIE fighter sideways to increase the friction and gave himself the ability to get to that platform. He just unlocked something that may help other ninjas who come later. Can't say enough about how much I enjoy watching Noah figure out these obstacles. He also designed and built the system that we are using here today, this NinjaWorks system. Just a thoughtful, intelligent young man who also happens to be a phenomenal athlete. He has a black belt in Taekwondo. Those don't come by accident, especially at his young age. He's working on being an Eagle Scout, and he's also working on finishing this course right now. Something that not a lot of ninjas have been able to do here today. About 37 seconds to go. Let's see if Noah has. Oh, just didn't have it in the tank for Dantes Ascension. But as he comes into the final obstacle, he's got to climb that rope. Needs that gas tank. Look at him just vice grip down on that rope. Maybe an inch of rope was all he needed to get to. And he hits the buzzer. Nice job, Noah. He's going to punch his ticket back to NNL finals, no doubt. Competitor last year. All right. Next contestant. Competitor. Not contestant, it's not a game show. Christian, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Yes, finding his way into that wedge. More and more, we're starting to see these competitors really hit their stride, learn from the other ninjas around, and get this done. Good momentum out of Christian. There he goes. Into the jumping spider, but another competitor whose day ends a little early on that jumping spider. It's such a ninja staple obstacle. And for you adults that are thinking about trying ninja classes to run, it's actually a very safe obstacle to try. It's one of the first ones that the adults tend to get, but it does take a bit of timing to make sure that we get it right. And anything can happen on that jumping spider. Christian already up on Ragnarok. Look at him hanging out there. Way to line it up. Whew. Whoop. Just lets it get a little bit ahead of him. Now he comes underneath Dantes Ascension. There are holds on the back side of that hang board that our competitors use to start their, initiate their hang, and then come up underneath. Christian makes his way out, right to the rope, right to the rope. That's all one continuation. Clamps down on that rope, hits the buzzer. Good strong finish out of Christian. All right, our next competitor stepping to the line. Tyler Chasen. Tyler, are you ready? Do you understand the course? Let's do it. Tyler straight up and over those moon rocks. We call Tyler the Magician. It's a ninja nickname that he got when he was about 2 feet shorter. He's been training ninja with us here at Action Athletics since the very beginning. This young man is super talented, very, very smooth. The recent recipient of a Stage 4 Designs ninja course in his backyard featuring the Monstro Holds flying bar system. He's been spending some time on the course because he is looking very strong here. This young man's been putting the practice in. Down on Ragnarok. And now round into the Astro Glider. If he can stick this landing, oh. Gosh, I'll tell you what, if Tyler had stuck that landing on the Astro Glider, we may have seen our fourth finisher of the day. He has what it takes to finish this course. Tyler, a two-time NNL national finalist. Finished 7th at last year's national finals. Wow, big up move right there. Whew. Final page of competitors coming up. Our final 11. Here we go. Kicking off with Anella Bolster. Anella, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Excellent strides out of Anella through that first section. She is a Season 1 A&W Junior competitor and a 2017 National Ninja League finalist. She's already qualified for this year as well. Very nicely done through that first section. Oh! Another competitor just can't quite come up with it on the jumping spider. Nella makes her way up the juicer, no problem. Now around on Ragnarok. Trying to figure out the rotation on this obstacle. She makes her way around. And now that one is flat. Oh, just a bad combination of spins there. Almost like a Super Mario Brothers situation. Nella makes her way over to Dantes Ascension. Tries to get the pull. Head on over to the ropes, Nella. All right, our next competitor, Mikayla Holman, sporting that awesome October Action Athletics NNL t-shirt. I love it. Mikayla, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. There she goes, catches it. Way to get it back, excellent. Now, up on. There she goes, through that first obstacle. This is Mikayla's first year competing in the NNL. She trains here at Action Athletics with us. Also a big fan of Imagine Dragons. Now she's got herself in that position again where she doesn't have a lot of momentum here. Let's see if she was paying attention to what one of our earlier ninjas did to try to get herself to that platform. Just can't quite do it. Foot touch at the bottom. So she's going to take her time here, free run, making it through the obstacles. These ninjas are always learning, always leveling up, and always getting better. And this is Mikayla's first year competing. She's just basically increasing her technique right now. Figuring this one out. Sticks her foot in there, gets her hands over the top, finds the friction. Great job, Mikayla. Sends it around. Hanging out that Ragnarok. Trust the momentum. Trust the momentum. Oh, going into the spin cycle. There she goes, one hand on each side now. Back to one side, trying to find it, just can't quite get it. All right. Our next competitor, another member of the Action Athletics Ninja team, Colby Wu. Colby, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nice. Colby, one of the most electrifying members of our Action Athletics team, gets himself to the platform. He was trying to compete on A&W Junior this year, but gotta touch the black bar, Colby. Gotta touch the black bar. There we go. Coach is making sure that we keep everybody on point here. All right, now, this is the part of this course where Colby will really shine. He's got dynamite in his feet. Loves to fly high. This young man definitely has coordination for days. You can find him. Now he's lined up the Astro Glider with like a sigh of, ugh. Gets his balance back. Nice job. As Colby tries to plan out his route with his hands. Now he's got it and figures out which globe grasp he's got. He may have to pick up the pace here a little bit if he's going to finish this course. Got about 37 seconds left. Plenty of time to do it as long as he keeps moving. He wants to hit that buzzer to the bar. Now, Colby's going to show off his power. One down. Elects to go another one down. All the way down. Now he's got to get to that bottom rung. Sets it. Now he's got to get to this last one. 10 seconds. Got to pull it and get to that buzzer. Oh! Just couldn't hang. Man, you are not going to get any closer than that. That is crazy. All right. Thanks, Ben, for this awesome song. Next on the course, Ben Rosenblatt, a member of Action Athletics Ninja team. Ben, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. Very nicely done as Ben makes his way across the moon rocks. Ben made it to stage 2 at national finals last year in his first year on the Action Athletics Ninja team. His brother Adam demonstrated our course earlier. Good push off for Ben. He knows it takes a little bit of momentum to get there. Now into that peg grasper, hand over hand. Oh, elects to skip one, tries to backhand it. Misses it, but gets it back. Sets himself up for the post. Now into the rolling juicer. Sends it around the bend, trying to figure out which direction he wants to go. Now he finally gets it, and around the bend, Ragnarok, bringing it in for a landing. There he goes, just casually going about his business here. About a little less than a minute left to go. Rides the Astro Glider, but just steps off the back. Couldn't quite put it together on that one, so he's going to finish up his day here, showing off some of that grip strength. All the way into this final buzzer press. Locks in his hand and hits it. Would have had time to get that course done. But Ben just couldn't put it together today. That's all right. Next up. You ready? Competing in her first National Ninja League competition. Do it. Course. Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, a little slip on the moon rocks. All good there. Just gonna go out and take a free run. Down the TIE Fighter. Dahlia just trying every obstacle here. She's been doing Ninja 101 class with us here last session, so if you don't know what Ninja 101 is, it's our adult class, so she's actually training with adults. She's 14. And we basically teach adults how to do obstacles. We start at the very beginning with obstacle theory. We do a little workout, and then we try to get them up on the obstacles. And so she actually enjoyed it so much that she was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna come out here today and I'm gonna compete. Now, she's never seen anything like this before. She's a rhythmic gymnast. Generally not used to hanging out this high. Slowly but surely taking it around. Now a big reach to that next one. She's got to pull up to get it. Good job. Rails it in. Now trying to spot that landing. Let's see if she can get this figured out here. Very comfortable spinning. Excellent body awareness. There it is. Brings it in for a landing. Nice job. All right, now, can she stand up this Astro Glider? Look at that balance. Oh, just a little short on the second one there. As she heads into Dantes Ascension. Just not going to challenge the grip strength there. Now into the rope. She's going to touch all the obstacles here today. Can't quite make the connection on that last one. But you know what? For a young lady who's only been doing Ninja for about a month or two, you got to give her credit for coming out here and trying. All right, our next Ninja, Xavier. Xavier, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Sticks it, good job. Manages to save himself there. Coming in hot on that TIE Fighter, plenty of speed. One steps the jumping spider. This man just attacking those peg ball graspers with the ring toss. Up and over the juicer. Wow, just flying through this course. He knows it's gonna take. Oh, just, you know, he was riding the wave there on the Astro Glider, just being real aggressive with it. Knew it was gonna take a bit to get that top spot. And now on the Globe Grasper is just showing supreme control. Very nicely done. Wow, all the way up to the Cirque du Soleil Salmon. Throws the lache. Oh, and tries to go right for it. Hey, can't blame him for trying. That's a good move. Big swing up, grabs her up. Look at that up pull. My God. Wants to hit the buzzer with his foot. Hands right there. Great run out of Xavier. Couldn't quite put it all together today, but man, that kid is one strong ninja, that is for sure. All right, our next ninja up is Thomas. Running to one of my favorite Queen songs. Oh, just resetting our holds here, making sure we're locked down. Okay, good. Yep. Just locking them down. I mean, we could make them spin, but that would just be mean. We don't want to do that. You want them to spin? For the adult course? We could make some modifications. All right, Thomas, do you understand the course? Yours don't spin. You ready? Let's go. Very nicely done. As he gets up and over. Thomas getting into these peg graspers. It's showing good promise, but just like a lot of these competitors today really slipped on that jumping spider. It's generally a high completion obstacle, but it can take anybody out at any time. Anybody who's watched stage 1 at A&W finals knows Jesse Lebrecht, James McGrath. Very nicely done. Jumping spider, just one of those that unpredictable. Ooh, almost. Thomas getting a little bit of chalk from Coach Drew Dreschel. He heads up Dantes Ascension. Trying to get there as the camera pans out so you can really see, get a feel for the size of this obstacle. Now when you're up there staring at only globes between you and the salmon ladder, that is 16 feet of just hard gripping. Trying to get to that buzzer and just can't quite do it. As we come down to our final 5 competitors, the first of the final 5. Aiden Wood, competing out of the Warrior Factory in Rochester. Aiden, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nicely done. Now these competitors are starting to get these moon rocks figured out. Aiden, yet another of the A&W junior competitors from this summer, who you can catch on Universal Kids Saturday nights at 7. Aiden showing why he was chosen for that show. Man, this kid has got ninja skill for days. As he makes his way up and over the juicer, here he comes. Very nice. Aiden here to qualify today. Oh, again, the Astro Glider. Just, man, that's why we put it in the course. We knew it was going to be a course turning point. Aiden still pushing hard to finish. He wants to get his hands on that Cirque du Salmon. Whoa, just slips the bar. Now into the rope and down. Tough break for Aiden, but man, he is not short on talent. That young man, you can see he is definitely going to have some success here in future courses. All right, next up, Cody to step into the start line. All right, as we get our course reset. Cody's got his entire team behind him, the whole New Era Ninja Squad. Cody, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. Very nicely done. Cody, yet another competitor on A&W Junior. So many New England Ninjas on that show this summer. Really great to see. New England, such a hotbed for strong young ninjas. Cody, a great example of that. He's been training with Drew Dreshel for 3 years. As he makes his way down to the platform. That's legal, it's there, you're allowed to grab yourself there. Cody's nickname is the Dead Hang Ninja because he has a 62-minute dead hang. That's over an hour. I get antsy just sitting and watching TV for an hour. This young man's dead hanging. So he can spend about as much time as he wants up on that Ragnarok. Got the landing. Now into the Astro Glider. We know he can dead hang, but he's also got the balance. Cody looking for a completion here. All right, we know Cody's got the hang. Does he have the pull? Trying to slip his right hand out. He's got to get up to that next hold. Backhands it, now fixes it. There he goes. Look at the control out of this young man. Oh, just struggling to get there. He's got to keep the grip. Now he's got it. Keep the rhythm. Gotta hold that rhythm. There you go. Makes his life a lot easier. Time winding down on Cody. Can he get this obstacle completed? Oh, just loses the grip. All right, our next competitor, training out a real-life ninja, Gabe. Gabe, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's go. Very nicely done. And off, Gabe sticks that landing. Now see if he's got the jumping spider. Woo, sticks it. There we go.
Good job, kid. Monkey bar one side. Pick a side and just go. Pick one side. One side.
Very nicely done down that monster holds peg grass for ring toss. That is a mouthful to say as Gabe comes around the corner. Now, Coach Drew urging him on, trying to get him up the juicer. As the sweet sounds of that Rocky guitar solo kick in, visuals of Rocky and Apollo Creed running down the beach. Gabe with his long hair flowing in the breeze, gliding down the Astro Glider. Oh, just can't quite make the connection. Getting stronger every day. Big pulls for Gabe. Coming into the end of this course. Does he have the grip left? Listens to the choir. Getting stronger as he comes into the ropes. Oh no, there's a prime example of that buzzer. It is part of the obstacle. Hit it again. There it goes. That's why we go over that in the rules and make sure they know not to come down until they hit that buzzer. This sport comes down to tenths, 100ths of seconds, and millimeters. And we're going to give everybody the opportunity for success. Cool. All right, our penultimate competitor of this wave, Sam Gordon, representing Action Athletics. Sam, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3 steps through the moon rocks. Sam likes to go fast, and sometimes that can jump up and bite him, but he looks pretty confident today, looks awake and alert. Gets himself into that jumping spider. Now down on the peg ball grasper. Big moves out of Sam. He's got all the skills in his bag, but what's he gonna do? He's caught between moves here. Boy, looks real good and then just a little caught up, but showed great composure there. Up and over the juicer, now into Ragnarok. Taking a few beats here in between. But I think Sam knows it's gonna take a completion to get that qualifying spot. So he is just out here to complete it. Very nicely done now. Astro Glider. Whoa, no! Couldn't quite get his balance to come back over top before he had to make the transition. If you want to see some spectacular falls, stick around or watch the live stream of the pros running later today, because they're going to be going fast, and that obstacle is deadly. I told my ninjas at the beginning of this weekend I wanted to set out to make Najee Richardson look silly, and that's why I put that obstacle in. So we'll see what happens. Sam up to the buzzer, wants to make sure he nails it. There he goes. Wow, a fast time out of Sam if he had only completed that one. All right, our final competitor of this wave, Addison. Addison, what's up? You can start on the red, yeah. All right, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nice, saved himself through that. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling through those moon rocks. As he heads into the TIE Fighter, and we listen to his song choice, Fanfare for the Common Man by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Sticks it into the jumping spider to the black bar. Addison knows if he wants that qualifying spot, it's going to take a completion. I think we've only had 2, maybe 3 completions today. There he goes. I'll tell you what, this young man's technique bucket could probably level up a little bit, but he is packed with raw ninja talent. Very strong, very tenacious. Let's see if he can get himself up and over that. Oh, just stuck a foot underneath that mat. You got to know where his steps are. There he goes. Now he's got it. Okay, still enough time on the clock for Addison to nail it. Very nicely done. All right, now, Astro Glider. Oh, just could not get the handle. Man, I'll tell you what, folks. We've had a lot of fails on that obstacle today, and maybe that's something I should feel bad about, but I don't. I love challenging ninjas. These kids practice so much, and they practice the same movement patterns over and over again. They're very smart. They figure out obstacles quickly. So it's my job as a course designer to put an obstacle in there that challenges their movement patterns, that shows them something new they're not ready for. That's what keeps this sport evolving. That's what keeps these kids getting better. Adaptation exists only where it is needed. And Addison's going to try one more time as his time expires. All right. That's going to do it for us. You got it? All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this wave. Now, we had a situation here. All right, so What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that's going to do it for the teen wave. Now, we have a situation here with qualifying spots for the females, right? So we had 5 female competitors who failed through the first obstacle, and there are qualifying spots up for grabs. So we're reviewing the videotape in the back to see exactly when they failed, and it'll come down to furthest to fastest. We're going to make that, that very clear. So thankfully, we have plenty of camera coverage. We've got our timing system that lines everything up. So as soon as we get that sorted out, then we will give out those qualifying spots. Happens from time to time in the female division, and when you have an obstacle like this first one that can be a little difficult, okay? So in the meantime, while they are doing that, we are going to open up the floor for redemption time for these ninjas. It is only for this wave. If you competed in a previous wave, if you're a sibling, this is not your time to be on the course, okay? As soon as we get that review in, we'll come back, we'll do the podium.
All right, stay tuned. We will be back with the stream as soon as we're ready for the podiums.